Hey everyone, Jimmy here, your best friend from BestFriendCast, alongside my best pal.
Julian, how are you doing, everyone?
All right, Julian, why do I have this weird thing on my back? What is this? Why? Why are you doing
It's a
this to
gun
me?
lance. It's a gun
No.
lance.
Where's my longsword or a hammer?
Well, today we are going to be using gun lances only. And that's all we're going to use
Ew.
against our foes. So
So,
who's our first foe today?
Nibelsnarf. Nibelsnarf.
Nibelsnarf.
Snarf,
Well,
snarf. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm already ready, dude.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
Yeah, so...
I'm sorry. It's hard for me to see in this small screen.
Oh, do tell. Well, for one thing, I'm perturbed, Julian. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm sitting in my room, all by my lonesome.
All by your lonesome. Yeah, we're not hunting together.
Oh gosh, this is at night. Oops.
This is at night. Well, I didn't bring any drinks at all.
I brought cool
And
drinks.
huh?
I brought cool drinks. Does that make me
Okay.
cool?
It means we're unprepared.
Whatever.
I found him,
Okay.
And you hurt-
I'm coming.
and he hurt me.
I am on my way.
Yeah, but yes, we are separated for this cast. Woohoo! But the weird thing is, I can't play in my living room
Yeah,
because everyone is studying. They're working on their finals, and they're all talking. They're gonna disturb our best friend cast podcast.
yeah, we need to be in the zone for when we record.
Yeah. So how am I playing online? I'm playing on the Wii U pad as a screen.
Ooh, how does that feel?
Feels weird. Feels like a Game Gear.
Yeah. Uh. Oh, this is so weird. I'm using a gun lance.
It's okay. Just get used to it.
Haha.
Gunlance is a cool.
It
it's
is.
a cool weapon.
It is cool. Can't talk. It is quite the cool weapon. I must say. I mean, I can't think of anything cooler than like stabbing something. Oh my gosh, stabbing something and then like shooting it at the same time. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
playing Final Fantasy VIII using like what is it? The gun blade.
The gunblade.
Ah.
That's a cool weapon.
And then I have a shield. I'm not used to this. I almost never use weapons with shields ever. The closest thing I normally use to a weapon with a shield is like a great sword, and and even then I never block with it.
Yeah. Oh, he wants to get fished.
All right, why
what
don't you
I'll do.
fish him? Yeah. So guys, I'm pretty sure most people are tired of seeing me use slime all the time, but this is the only decent gun lance I have. Leave me alone.
That's all you're able to make. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
It's all good, buddy.
Good. So there's another one.
Oh.
I didn't hit you that time.
So this is a high rank Nibelsnarf, if I am correct.
Yeah, that you were. It's a high rank.
Yeah, because, you know why? We just got to G rank, and, was not prepared for it at all. So, we need to get some gears. Leave us alone. We made it to
Yeah,
G rank
we-
on the last
we-
episode, and now we're going right back to high rank.
Yeah, we need to upgrade our gears, so we need to catch up on high rank and collect them, like the Nibelsnarf. A Nibelsnarf, we haven't. Oh man.
Yeah, this is our first Nibelsnarf for the show.
Yeah. So enjoy everyone, because we don't do them often.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like him at all.
Yeah. For our future episodes, we'll just be doing Brichidios from here on out.
Brichidios and Zinogre, that's it.
They look so cool. More like we just want all their weapons. and
Yeah.
armor.
Slime time. Ugh.
Oh! Goodness.
So did you have a good Mother's Day, Julian?
I did. I worked.
Uh,
So I was enjoying everybody else's mothers.
yeah.
That sounded wrong.
No, I always
Um,
enjoy
but-
everybody else's mothers. What?
No, well, never mind. I don't want to say it. But yeah, no. I went out. I went out after work with my family.
Nice.
We just went to get something to eat. Enjoyed ourselves. That's about it. How about you?
Did the old thing. Spent some time with the family. Not much though, because I ended up having to do a study group for school. But it is what it is.
Oh, okay. That's no problem. And by the way, everyone, happy belated Mother's Day to you.
Yeah, I hope you guys didn't spend all of it playing Monster Hunter. Oh, fell beam bomb, cha-cha. Yeah, part of it's okay, but unless you were playing unless you were playing Monster Hunter with your mother, then that's cool.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool. Having your mom, killing Brachydioses with you.
Yeah. Having your mom carry you through the game. That's what I want.
Carry you through life and through the game.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom, we defeated this Brachydios. By the way, could you do my laundry? Please, like old times.
Mom, I need some more honeys. Oh gosh.
Mom, we need more Cocoa Pebbles.
Stoops.
Hey, alright. I used my mom to buy me cereals, okay?
Yeah, I thought that was part of like the job requirement.
Buy cereals, acquire cereals.
Yeah.
Acquire sugary cereals for sons and daughters.
Disregard health, acquire cereals.
Yeah. None of that healthy stuff.
No way. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, so you can't block that.
Yep.
See guys,
Unblockable attack.
I do not know what I'm doing with the shield at all. So leave me alone.
Yeah, what is this extra thing on my right hand? Can I hit people with it? Can I hit monsters with it?
Well, no, I just feel like if I'm holding R, I should be able to block anything. Like it's a fighting game or something.
R!
I know, like when I was
Block
gunlancing Sideus with on the last episode, every time he water beamed, I wanted to like block, and it was just like, nope, can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't block this like humongous stream of water. Blast of water going all over you.
But it's water. I had this giant like monster shield. It should be able to do something.
But it's humongous.
No.
Forget
you,
Leave me
Sideus.
alone, Nibelsnarf.
Wow, I have like no stamina left. Maybe that's why I can't block anything.
Yeah.
Hot drinks? What's
Oh.
that? Please
Ooh,
tell me he's
tired.
almost done.
No. I don't know how much we've beaten him up.
But I slimed. Oh gosh. Here, you know what? Oh!
Oh.
Oh, I should have hit him. Whatever. Here, take this.
Oh. I don't know if I needed it, but thanks.
Whatever. Making it rain life powders up in here.
That's what we do.
Yep, like I said, this should have been called Life Powder Cast.
Oops, reload. Oh, you know what? Let me sharpen.
Sharpen, what's that?
Something you probably haven't been doing either.
So anything else you do this weekend, Julian?
Oh, just move, really. I'm moving, so
Mm-hmm.
that's all I've been doing. I understand you were able to go to the Street Pass San Diego, though.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Went with my sister. We're a little late because I had to do a lot of internship stuff before, but it was still really cool. There's still a good amount of people by the time I got there. I think there was like 3 full Monster Hunter hunting parties that we had going on. Oh, nice.
Nice. I set up some bombs here if you want Nibelsnarf to catch them.
Okay, well I just put them on straight blast. You just got straight blasted.
Yeah, so how were the hunters over there? Were they nice? Or just the Street Pass people in general?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Everyone was super chill. Dude in that was like playing there was like, I think the highest HR was like HR 107 or something like that.
Wow.
I felt pretty lame sauce.
It's okay.
Hey everyone, check out my Monster Hunter podcast. Oh, what HR am I? 6.
Hey, that's okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you know, different ways to enjoy the same game. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
It's not like we call ourselves experts or anything, even though we are.
yeah, experts at blowing each other up.
Ooh, look at that, he's ready.
Limp time. But yeah, I mean, it was just a really good time. Oh, where'd he go? Down here.
To the secret place!
It's not much of a secret.
No, not really. I know now that it's not closed off from the other areas.
Yeah, quite easy to get to now. But yeah, so a lot of really cool people. A lot of fun. Um, helped someone with their double Brachidios G rank urgent quest.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a quest.
Yeah, I felt pretty cool considering I was only using like high rank gear. So I was like, hey, see, I don't suck at this game. I'm just. But yeah, I mean they're all really cool people. I think anybody who plays, I've yet to meet any jerk that plays Monster Hunter. Let me just say that.
Yeah. Well, you get them sometimes when you play
Randoms.
with randoms.
Yeah. But okay. Oh, nice. But most of the time, in person, people are really cool, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, they're really cool.
Oh, what! I took a potion.
Because they're up in front to you.
Oh yeah, you know how the anonymity is.
Yeah.
Anonymity.
Yeah. Because who knows? You know, you could probably kick their butt.
All right. So I just spent the longest time trying to make more gunlances, only to find that I couldn't upgrade any single one of them. So I'm just
you couldn't
poor.
upgrade them to high rank.
Yeah, so I'm just poor right now with a bunch of cheap gun lances.
A bunch of discontinued gun lances.
Yeah, so
Aww.
we decided to just forego that and just continue on ahead through G rank with what we got.
Hey, everyone likes slime. No worries.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I think that's kind of the thing about like playing video games with people in person. That I don't know. Yeah, I mean they're a lot nicer, but it's kind of sucky that it takes being there in person for people to be nicer.
Oh, that's a good point.
You
Yeah.
know? Like,
More helpful.
Like, can't we all just be nice all the time?
'Cause people, I think they're more used to having a persona when on the internet or in their games. You know, they could be anybody they want. They could be this, you know, real asshole at times.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, who does that benefit? You know, like something that's really popular on YouTube lately that I've just not been a very big fan of are all the quote unquote troller people.
Oh, just to mess with people just for the heck of it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if they're actually creative about it and really cool about it, that's one thing. But for the most part, I think people, you know, just for whatever reason, you get a kick out of being a jerk to people. You know, I'm like, why? What is this? You know, like, does it really make you feel that good about yourself to be a dick?
Online, it does.
Yeah.
They don't have the consequence of actually being in person.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, I mean, I can see why. I mean, most people, when they see me, you know, and physically, they just think I'm, like, intimidating for whatever reason, you know? But, like, and then, I don't know, I just try to be a generally nice person regardless of whether or not I think I can take a person in a fight. That should have nothing to do with how nice I am to someone. You should just be nice to someone because it's the right thing to do. But then I do notice that, like, how people treat me as a gamer versus how they might treat, like, say, my sister or something like that. A lot different, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He could, you know, he's a... Did you kill one already?
Yeah.
Where? Oh.
Right here in the Jaggy place.
Oh, I'm fighting Volvidon.
Oh, okay.
And he already pooped on me. And I forgot deodorants.
Aw.
Oh, and I backed right into paralysis like a smart guy.
I'll save you.
Oh, cha-cha! Thanks for the heal, buddy. But then I got hit.
But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when you're hunting with a group of people in person, are you going to be that, you know, more supportive? Because online, there's some pretty mean people.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I catch myself just being a little mean just because, like, when some hunters, you know, don't know what they're doing, it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I can't help it. It's like, hey, man, get some better armor while you're hunting with us, because
Says
at the
the
same time, you're wasting our time, you know?
says the two people using high rank gear doing this G rank quest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
I mean,
don't know, like, as far as, like, asking people or telling people off without trying to be mean, how would you do that, you know? It's... How would you do it? How would we do it, you know?
Yeah.
How would the BestFriendCast do it?
I think, I don't know, like, for me personally, I wouldn't really care, like, so long as, like, the way they're enjoying the game isn't impeding upon, like, our enjoyment of the game. And I think I've said that, like, a number of times, but, like, okay, for example, oh gosh, if we're hunting with someone and they're just Kelby slingshotting it up, you know, I don't think I would care that much. Now, if we were grinding or something like that, but let's say, you know, we were trying to like hunt something for the challenge, things like that, which you know, oftentimes I do like doing. I think as long as they're really cool about it, if you say, hey, you know, can you not do that, and they're down with that, then
Right.
you know, I mean that's the thing. I've always been one of those people that I feel like games can be enjoyed in so many different ways. So long as you don't let your enjoyment of the game hinder it for other people. So say you're not that guy that really cares about grinding gear. You just want to like progress through the game. As long as you're not triple carding and ruining it for people, then I mean, so what? You know.
Right. Right. So if that happens, if you do experience the triple carder, would it be appropriate to kick them out?
That's
that's the question.
Yeah,
you know,
it's tough.
It's tough to be nice, but at the same time, you don't want to ruin the enjoyment for the group.
For me, I would just say like, hey, let's help this person farm up some gear. I wouldn't mind, you know, switching to if they're say they were in high rank, putting on some lower high rank gear so that's level appropriate, and then you still get the same challenge out of the game as long as you're using level appropriate gear. I feel. I mean, sure, the monsters aren't as hard to say in G rank, but I mean, for the most part, they're still doing the same amount of relative damage.
Yeah.
So I mean, say, you know, if it's okay with the group, just be like, hey, you know, let's switch to some lower rank gear and let's help them farm some armor.
Nice.
You know.
Yeah. With that said, I mean, I think it just goes back to is how do you enjoy the game? Do you enjoy the game just by hunting, or are you the type of gamer that, hey, I need to collect all these armors, so I gotta grind G rank as much as I can, you know, regardless of who's hunting with me.
I should have been using mega potions. Sorry. Yeah, you know, and I think that really is that kind of the caveat to this argument. You know, like, how do you enjoy the game? And I think, I don't know, it's such a tough question. How do you not sound like a jerk? I mean, I guess, you know, the honest truth is, if it's like 3 versus 1, and one person is really just rooting it for everybody, like they're just constantly triple carding, they don't want to farm gear or anything like that, then I guess you could just, you know, politely ask them, hey, can you just leave the room? You know, I mean, we're trying to enjoy the game in our way, you know, and and we have as much of a right to enjoy the game in the way that we do as that person does in their way. So go find a room that's down with that.
Yeah, sometimes that's the honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes you gotta kick out people, but at the same time, it just sucks for the other person that they're not able to learn as much when they're playing.
And but you know, the practical part of this answer is, I mean, how many times have you ever asked someone, hey, is it cool if we help you farm gear? And they're like, no, you know?
Yeah, that'd be so mean.
That's like,
I'm always down for help, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, but when, for instance, setting up a hunting party on the Teamwork Cast website, you're specifically there. Hey, we're farming, for instance, whatever. Rathlos rubies on this quest. We need some, you know, able-bodied hunters to do this. And people join that, you know, aren't really that good. You know, how is that going to work if they want rubies too? You know, it's as far as like the quest leader who put up the behind you, the quest leader that put up the hunting put up the hunting party. You know. Do they have the right to do that if the other person wants in on it? Yeah, these are
the real questions, guys.
These are the real questions. And at the same time, we're using gunlances, weapons that I'm not too used to.
Me neither, but hey, at least we're learning, and we're not impeding on anybody's fun by doing it. You know, and that's the thing that people just have to be ready for. I think, especially with this game, a lot of people kind of haven't gotten down yet, just because so many people started out with Monster Hunter on this game. You know, for us two, it was kind of different. We started out on Freedom Unite. There was no online play. You know.
Yeah.
So we basically had to either solo the game or we just had to get together with each other, and so we were able to kind of learn how to play the game together. You know, and whoa,
good job.
Poor Great Jaggy. But you know, for a lot of people, they dang it, Mega Potion.
I know.
But for a lot of people learning this game, They, for most games with online, people just jump straight to online, which is not unfair. I mean, it's not weird. I mean, if I was playing a
Yeah.
game that had online accessibility, that's probably what I would probably want to do.
Hey,
Well, not
people
really.
do that. People do that on first-person shooters. I mean, they just go straight to online.
Yeah,
That's
so I
that's
mean,
what the game is for. It's more enjoyable for online play.
well, so is this game,
Exactly.
but
So
so but then here's the thing. So like for people like us or other people who've played, before try, you had this time to learn the game before you actually really ever played with other people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
knowing the importance of solo play.
Yeah, and even like say with try, they didn't really what is it? I think there wasn't that as many
Here,
new
follow
people
me,
on
follow
try.
me.
He comes
I
here.
think I
Just,
know.
you just have to wait. He comes here.
Oh no, he comes to this other spot though.
Oh,
He's in the pond area usually.
I don't believe
That's
you.
where I find him.
I'm
I mean,
just-
I've farmed this quest so many times.
I know you have, but I don't believe you.
Well,
all right, fine. I'm
fine.
coming. I'm
Don't
coming.
follow me.
I'm coming.
Best friend cast is over.
Oh no. Pond area. Oh,
Here he is. Here he is. He's right here.
Fine.
Great jaggy area.
What are you doing there? You're not a great Jaggy, Volvidon.
He just misses his friend.
Yeah, but we killed him. Yeah, but yeah, going back to what we were talking about, just with online play, so we, and not to sound like an elitist or anything like that, but we totally had time to learn how to play the game, at least somewhat before we ever really started playing with random people, so
Yeah.
there was some kind of baseline skill. You knew that this game was more about, say, dodging and not getting hit as opposed to, oops, sorry,
It's okay.
just trying to go button mashing on monsters, So, because I mean, especially this game, I feel it's pretty forgiving for the most part as far as like how much damage you do, up through high rank even. As long as you're using level appropriate gear, you could really take a beating from most monsters.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, it's really, really difficult to be that triple Carter, unless it's almost like you are just not, you have not really had the time to upgrade your gear, or you what is it? Almost like you're trying sometimes,
Yeah.
which sadly there are those people that just wanna just ruin it for people. But I don't know. If they are legitimately really trying the game and they're having that much of a difficult time, I'd encourage them to play more offline game and just really kind of learn the game, And it's kind of hard. There's no real way of not sounding like a douche when you say that,
Yeah.
But you just gotta have to say it with love,
Say it with best friendship.
Yeah. And I mean, or let them know, hey, maybe not when I'm hunting with a group, but I mean, sometime if you want, maybe just the two of us can hunt, and then I'd be more than happy to try to help show you the ropes of the game. Because this is also one of those games I feel that, like, you learn the most cooperatively, Oh yeah, I have Wyvern Fire. Oh no! Yeah!
Nice.
Like, for example, I remember when I first started learning the game, and I was just using, hey, where you going? No!
He's weakened.
When I first started learning the game, and I was using longsword, I would always like run straight up to the monster, like, here, let me show you guys. I'd run like this close up to him and then start hitting him. Oh gosh,
Yeah, especially with like long swords and lances.
Yeah. So, oh gosh, Mistown. But yeah. So I would run super, or like what is it? Another thing I totally did not know about the Fade Slash on the longsword until my friend told me, like, oh, you can hit two buttons at the same time, right? I'm like, what? This changes everything, So I mean, I think that's the things you kind of miss out on when you play only solo. You don't really have that person there who's a little bit more experienced to coach. So as long as people are willing to learn,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel, but just I think I would rather tell them, hey, maybe not when we're on a hunting party or something like that, unless it's a hunting party specifically. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless it's a hunting party specifically designed to help new people,
Yeah.
which I've
Which
seen
is
plenty of, which
really
was really cool.
nice.
You know?
Yeah, very supportive community, which I really gotta say. So, did you experience that, as far as like both extremes at your Street Pass San Diego thing?
Oh yeah,
Were there
that's
people who were, a little, hey, we got to get this quest done. Could you like get better somehow, or were they all supportive?
that's what we were
Since
talking
they
about.
were in person.
For the most part, everyone was pretty supportive. All right, so we're gonna keep moving right along in our G rank key quests. What do we do next, Julian?
Our Gunlance G rank key quest. We're doing the Kurukapeko now.
The Kurukapeko.
Kurukapeko.
Yeah, let's go. I'm excited to fight him in G rank only because he's always been like my favorite monster to beat up on try. Like, oh man, I've been having a rough day. We've been farming up. Who forgot hot drinks? This guy.
Well, I don't think it goes into the hot areas really as much. I think it stays in the nice areas.
This one looks awfully small for G rank. Whatever. But yeah, for the most part, the people, all the people at what is it? The Street Pass event were all really cool people. It was kind of funny. One of the guys did nothing but lance charges the whole time we were playing.
Yeah.
Just for for funsies. It was really funny though. But I mean, yeah, it was a really good time. Everyone was really fun. Oh gosh, round of applause.
Darn it.
Yeah, so yeah, and it was a really good mix of people. I felt like ranging from like there's one dude who's like HR 107 who's played pretty much every iteration of the game. There's a few dudes like us who jumped on with Freedom Unite, and then as well as people who that was their first Monster Hunter game. So So it was a good blend. You had people helping each other rank up from everywhere from HR1 to I helped a guy with his double Brachydios Urgent for HR6 to HR7. So
nice.
Yeah, I got a taste of that quest early on. In my using my high rank Brachydios gear on 2 G rank Brachydioses. It was intense, man. It was intense.
That it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I missed out.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go.
Oh, good, dude. Yeah, and so it's cool. They're gonna be doing it monthly, but you know what? I'm not satisfied with once a month, Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, of course, right now our lives are a little bit busy, just with you getting ready to move, and me doing my internships for my fitness specialist program. But very soon, I want to start hosting probably somewhere casual, like a mall or a park, like they did. But a Monster Hunter meetup, maybe twice a month, every other week.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely try to make those.
No, you will make those,
It's our job.
or else BestFriendCast is over.
No, never.
Yeah, so you better make it, or else that counter's just gonna keep going up. And then, maybe we can start bringing prizes for people to redeem their best friend points. Oh my gosh!
No.
Oh, was not prepared.
I know. Well,
dung bomb time.
Again, we're playing with no sound,
Yeah, I don't.
so I didn't hear the call.
Yeah.
The call of Joe.
No one ever. Everyone always takes for granted like how hard it is to play without sound and how hard it is to talk and play at the same time. Oh, thank God he's leaving. All
Yeah.
right.
By the way, that was a G rank Joe.
Yeah, that wasn't just any
Totally.
joke. That's why this Kuropeko is so small. They felt pity for us. Like, you know what? This is already gonna be bad enough as it is.
Yep.
Thanks
Sorry.
for the wave and fire.
Ugh.
But yeah, so a lot of fun. Something else I did this weekend. Finally got to see Ironman 3.
Iron Man. Me too. I saw Iron Man as well.
Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
I'm just gonna reserve my opinions until I hear what you say. What did you think?
I actually really enjoyed it. I don't
Okay.
know. I knew a lot of people were kind of like disappointed and this and that, but for the sake of the movie, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Now that you know my opinion, you
Well,
have license to say.
I
however
thought
you
it
feel.
was good as well, but I don't know. I think it's a trend in movie nowadays, but I feel like the dialogue in movies have gotten really bad,
Ugh.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's gotten to more of a improv, loosely written scripts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could definitely see
Especially
that.
with Robert Downey Jr., he's a character in himself.
Yeah.
So I think that's why the directors let him say whatever he says, because he really was made to be Tony Stark. But it's just hard to watch in movies again and again to see
Mm-hmm.
a loose script where
Yeah.
there was a lot of improvisation.
For me, I know why most of the people who didn't like it were people who were fans of the comic book.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's something that like fans will just have to get used to as the more comic book movies we see. It's just that these aren't going to be like live action versions of the comic books. These are going to be movies, you know? Like
Yeah.
they're different mediums altogether. And
Yeah, and also in itself, the movies itself made a new universe. I think it's called the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
mhm.
Especially with like having new characters as like Coulson.
Yeah.
He has made his way into comics, by the way.
Yeah.
It's in like I think he shows up in Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, because I believe the cinematic universe draws a lot from the Ultimate Universe, doesn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I've talked about that with other people too. That's what they've said.
I'm mainly a DC guy, but I try to try to be knowledgeable across the board as much as I can. But yeah, I mean, actually, did you know they are gonna have like an Agents of Shield TV show on, I believe, ABC?
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Yeah. What'd you think?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and so I think, yeah, like, I mean, it's really cool as a comic book fan, just to see that, like, yeah, I mean, it's starting to branch, like, all these beloved characters are starting to branch out into different mediums, you know, but I think as a fan, that's something people just have to get used to, is that it's not going to be the same movie, or the same story, you know, or the same character. It's going to be this different version of them, you know, because, I mean, let's be honest here, I mean, in comic books, as much as it is, there's already so much, you know, suspension of disbelief that you have to be prepared for. You know, I mean, oh, Joseph, go away.
No.
Oh wait, no, Kurt Echo's staying. But you know, okay, I mean, people always make fun of. Did I hit him? There we go. People always make fun of how, say, Superman. Look, there it is. I mentioned him again in the podcast. People always make fun of how.
again about Superman?
People always make fun about how, you know, Superman, you know, it's like, how can nobody tell that? How can nobody? Oh, what just happened? Oh, nice.
Everyone,
work, Chacha.
everyone sleeps.
Oh, should I wake you up? Oops, I missed.
Yeah, you know, just let me be. Ah!
Oh, Joseph, go away. Okay, good. He's leaving. But yeah. Oh, nope. Never mind. No, he's not. People always kind of make fun of how, you know, like Superman is so obvious, he has no disguise and things like that. But you know, characters just like even say Batman, it's pretty obvious Bruce Wayne is Batman. All right. I mean, and even in the comic books.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah, guys. In case you didn't know, my bad. Bruce Wayne is in fact Batman. But you know, I mean, okay, like more recently in the comic books, for example. Clayface manages to extract some of Bruce Wayne's DNA off of Batman, and he morphs himself into Bruce Wayne, right? And then Jim Gordon, all the police is like, oh, what? So does it mean that Bruce Wayne is Batman? And Batman's like, oh no, silly policeman of Gotham City. I was wearing this this fiber saran wrap over my face that had Bruce Wayne's DNA on it. You know? And then
right.
It's like that whole, like, the villains in Spider-Man always end up deciding that, oh, Spider-Man must be Peter Parker's friend. You know? And it's just like, really, guys?
It can't be.
Yeah, like, you know, and that's just something that you kind of have to accept when you read the comics, you know? But when you start branching out, like, these characters into more mainstream media, like, you know, feature films and TV shows, that's something that a mainstream audience isn't gonna really understand or be, you know, I guess, willing to do. They want their movies to be realistic. They want their movies to make sense. You know, or they or at the very least they want the M Night Shyamalan twist, which I felt that's what they what Iron Man 3 was kind of about.
The twist.
Yeah. Ooh, what a twist. Try not to spoil the movie too much for people who didn't watch it, but yeah, prepare to be Shyamalan.
Shmamaland.
Okay, you know what? Spoiler alert. I'm going to talk about the movie. If you guys don't
No!
want to know about it, I'll put up a thing right here. You can skip the video. Yep, starting now.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so I don't know. How did you feel about the whole Mandarin turning out to be like just an actor, and this whole facade thing, like with
It definitely got
Killian.
me, but I felt like it, like, I don't know, like, because the trailer gets you so hyped up for, like, oh, the Mandarin, this whole terrorist group, and that's what you're gonna have, like, your whole mind on, just,
yeah.
oh, the terrorist group. But then, it becomes like a bigger picture that it's not really them, and he just becomes a silly character, and just,
Yeah, I
it
just
wasn't fun.
yeah, I didn't enjoy that at all. It just felt really like a huge letdown. Like they just took us on a big lead and then just decided screw it. I felt like it was more like a disservice to the fan than anything. Like
Yeah.
let's screw with these comic book fans for a second here. But what I did enjoy, I think that they did really well about the movie. Normally, I'm not a very big fan of like superhero movies or storylines when
Uh-huh.
superhero storylines when the main character loses their ability or powers. Like
Oh, yeah,
I normally hate that for whatever reason. It just
Because when it happens to Superman, it's just the most devastating thing.
yeah, it's oh gosh, it was awful. We'll talk about that in a second, but
But for Iron Man's case,
yeah, I think they did a really good job.
yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. I felt really nailed the kind of anxiety that and like PTSD that Tony Stark was going through. Especially linking to what the events that took place in the Avengers. And I felt they did a really good job of showing how Tony Stark had to overcome the lack of his armor for that duration of the movie. Because normally I'd sit through these parts and I'd just be like waiting for like, okay, we get it. Eventually he's gonna have his armor back and then he's gonna be cool again. All right, just get to that already.
Yeah.
But I think they did a really good
why
job.
did I use a mega potion?
Whoa.
Jeez.
But they did a really good job of just allowing him to kind of overcome that.
Yeah.
Oh right, and where'd you go?
Huh?
Where are you?
I'm down here.
Why?
Look around.
I was
Hello.
nodding. I was set to go.
I'm here.
Oh! Just, I'm clearly not looking at the
Come
screen.
here. Come here.
Ew! Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
But yeah, normally I just like the worst parts in movies for me is when they like don't have the like okay. I have to say it, guys. Superman 2. Oh, most
What happened? What happens in Superman 2, Jim? I only saw like a little bit of part 1.
Ugh, disappoint. Anyways,
Oh.
so what happens is I can't talk. Superman Clark Kent and Lois Lane are basically on a trip together for the Daily Planet, and then eventually Lois Lane finally deduces that Clark Kent is in fact Superman, right? And then so they've already had like this kind of love thing going on as Superman and Lois Lane. So now she's like, "Oh, I want to be with you," and he's like, "Yeah, I want to be with you too." So he takes her back to like the Fortress of Solitude, right? And then
to his love shed.
yeah, his love fortress. and so basically after talking to Papa Jor-El through his Kryptonian crystals,
Papa
Joe, Jor-El tells him that basically the only way for him to be with her is if he becomes human, and to do that he would have to give up his like Kryptonianness. How this makes sense, I don't know. But hey, it was like it was like what
It's a movie.
Yeah, it was like what the early '80s, late '70s, something like that. And so he gives up his Kryptonian lineage and DNA and becomes human, right? And then they can finally have this relationship. Though he probably should have waited until he got her back down to like out of the North Pole, but whatever. So they have to travel down, and then there's a scene where they're in a diner, and this like traumatized me as a child. Okay, they're in a diner, and what is it?
Where is this guy?
I saw him earlier.
I know.
He's just trolling us. So there's a scene though in the diner, and this like trucker guy is like trying to hit on Lois Lane, right? He's like, "Hey, yo, what up, baby?" And then Clark Kent, being Clark, he's like, "Excuse me, sir. I don't appreciate you talking to the young lady like that." And then the guy just like beats the crap out of Clark Kent, and I'm just like, "No, no, you don't understand. He's Superman." Whatever. I'm going in.
Did you feel bad for the guy, or just did you feel bad for Clark Kent?
I feel bad for Clark Kent, man.
He could take it.
No, he couldn't. He was a normal dude.
That's right.
You dummy. That's the whole point.
I was like, I wasn't paying attention. I was just waiting for Plessy on.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's it. Best friend cast is over.
Oh.
I think he sees me. He sees me.
Yeah, he doesn't care about frogs. He cares about us.
Yeah, he sees
We're
me.
the real bait.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, is he gonna jump out anyways? I guess not. It's okay. I got feline swimmer. That's all that matters. I don't think he takes much slime damage, so I'm not sure how useful I'll be in this.
Yeah, he's covered in water.
Whatever. But yeah. So the new Man of Steel movie is coming out, and I think it's gonna be interesting just because there's so like superheroes are becoming so much more of a mainstream than previously. I mean, already
It has, yeah.
Within the limited comic book community, yeah, they were like mainstream, but for like general public, I mean, I still remember when Thor first came out, and people had no idea that it was a comic book character.
Don't mess with me, Jim. Really?
Yeah, I remember going to the theater. And then the trailer for it, and then this girl says like, "Oh, who's that?" And it's like, "Oh, it's based off of the God guy." I'm like, ugh.
Well, in the comic books, he is the God guy.
Yeah, but the
Is
guy.
that what they meant?
No, the guy literally meant like he thought it was just based off of like Norse mythology.
Sorry, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because it's hard to believe, Because Thor has been made a huge impact on comics.
But you have to understand that we're coming from the perspective of people who read comics.
I know.
Like there are plenty of people, for example, The Walking Dead. People have no idea that that's a comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a comic. Oh, what? It's unblockable. That's right.
What is with water being unblockable in this game? I don't understand.
I know.
Oh, this like giant dragon breath. Got it. Water. Oh gosh, my only weakness.
Water stream.
Hey, do you know what I just realized?
What?
Brachinios is weak to water.
Yeah.
This is the same thing that got me in trouble against Gold Beer.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh! Julian!
What? I can't help you.
That's okay. I got it. I'm gonna make it. The band's gonna make it.
Band's gonna make it, alright.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be an interesting experience for a lot of comic book fans, just because a lot of their beloved fans are going to be coming into the mainstream in ways a little bit different from how we're used to seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, how do you feel about this? I mean, I know you're still a little bit newer to the community, but you've still been reading comics for like almost a year now, right? A little bit over a year.
Good. Almost 2 years now.
Has it been 2 years already?
It's been 2 years, dude.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. You're right. You're totally right. Yeah.
A lot. Like many people.
Oh yeah. Why was I blocking that?
I know. I got into comics along with the DC's New 52.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started reading comics. And that's when I was going crazy on comics too.
No.
And yeah, that's how I got in. And I got into it really late. But still, it's still something I really like to do, and
yeah, man,
just like to read and just enjoy these stories.
Doesn't matter when you get into it. It's just that you
Yeah.
enjoy it. But
Yeah.
so how do you feel about like with like say all these new comic book movies, like pros, cons?
I mean, there is going to be those people that will get into the comics from the movies, and that's fine, because I feel like some of the comics have adapted to the movies,
Yeah.
like adding characters from the movies, even from shows and stuff like that. But you know, it'll probably be hard to enjoy. I feel for me because I like to have my own thing, you know, not
like
to be,
a hipster.
well, not to say like that. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
I don't mind if people are into it, but when it's become a mainstream thing where too many people enjoy it, some things are lost, I feel, and companies like that try to.
I keep trying to block that.
I know. I feel like they try to accommodate to those people, to newer people. you
Yeah.
know? And it kind of ruins it.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah, because I feel like, for example, the new Batman movies really suddenly made a lot of people suddenly like, oh yeah, I'm such a Batman fan, dude, bro. You know, like Batman's the best.
He's the most badass, dude.
He
He doesn't need powers. He's so badass.
Yeah, and so this is where I feel like DC will, they're planning on making a Justice League movie, right?
Ooh,
and I feel like
that's
this is where it's
insane.
going to be very difficult for them, where Marvel succeeded very well, is making characters without superpowers be able to coexist naturally against like extremely overpowered characters, you know? Like okay, like within the community, well, not so much the community as much as like it's really there's no good way of saying this, except for all the new Tard fans, you know. Like everybody knows Batman, Superman. I don't care who wins in a fight. I mean, let's be honest here, it's gonna be Superman. Why? Because he's freaking like super powered, you know. Man, even like if you just think about it logistically speaking, I mean, think about all the comic books or like animated movies with Batman in it. He survives things that like it makes no sense for him to survive. All right, like Batman does have a superpower, no matter what people says. He has the power of not dying. All right, like
No, it's his power of badassness.
but you know, and then like so you have all these like these new fans that just because they found him very, you know, gritty and cool in like the movies, they think he's suddenly like, oh, he's like the end all be all of superheroes, you know. Oh, Batman, it's all about Batman, and you know that's the kind of thing that makes me sad about people who will only really invest into only seeing the movies, is they're gonna miss out on a lot of the core of the character, which goes beyond abilities and powers. It's about what they represent, you know. Like
Yeah.
for example, you know, we're kind of joking about it earlier before we start recording, but all those dudes wearing like Superman T-shirts and like, you know, or like they got like the Superman emblem tattooed on their shoulders, and then you're like, oh, so why do you like Superman? Oh, because he's got the best powers, you know. It's because he's super strong.
He's the strongest of them all.
Yeah, you know, and it's just like, and like let's be honest here, it's about the brand recognition, alright? Like,
Yeah.
but and yeah, I mean, it's true. Superman is quote unquote the strongest of them all, but like, is that what makes Superman worthwhile? You know, to the majority of the Superman fan base that's been following him for X amount of time. You know, it's not his ability just to pick up an enemy and throw him into the sun. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's about like him representing like the.
Why do I keep blocking?
I know. Luckily, I was blocking that, but luckily he just did it over me.
Yeah.
But like, it's about his ability to like represent like, you know, the best in man. Like, if we were to have all the power in the world, that you know, we would still use it to the benefit of others. You know,
Yeah.
that's what Superman represents. You know, not X-ray vision and you know, awesome heat vision.
Yeah, I feel like even though Superman is the most strongest, he's the most humble.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Oh no! Oh nice. But yeah, like, I don't know, something I really kind of, I don't know, within like, I keep trying to block that.
How do we get away from it?
Dodge. Oh
Go
gosh.
under him.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, like, I felt like this has been kind of missing in the New 52. It's just how humble Superman is, and like all those qualities that make Superman Superman. You know, his compassion and his heart. I feel like
Yeah,
it's
it has been. That's why I stopped reading it, because I didn't feel like it was the real Superman. You know, it was a new Superman that they were doing, but it
yeah,
didn't really interest me.
yeah. Um, you know, I was actually I doodle quite often in class. It's how I stay focused and I keep myself from daydreaming. Like I've been doing it since high school. But what is it? So I was drawing like New 52 Superman, right? And suddenly, like somehow my heart just felt really sad. I'm not lying. Like when I was drawing him, I was just like, I want him to have his like underwear again, you know, like, because like I mean
It's what made him humble.
well, because it's like it's just like the memories associated with that Superman has been like that's the Superman I grew up with. That was a Superman that was like compassionate and caring and humble, you know, and I know that like the costume doesn't make any sense, you know, but
Right.
it's just like it has all those memories that like I've attached to them, you know. Uh, like okay, so a lot of people have been like putting up pictures of that one the superhero costume designer from the Invincibles. No, what was that movie?
Oh my god! Oh, that was so close. He almost hip checked me.
What is that movie? The Pixar one with
What?
the superheroes.
The Incredibles.
Oh, Incredibles. There we go. Sorry, I just couldn't. I knew it was an I thing. I just couldn't get it out the top of my tongue. But a lot of people have been posting pictures of the lady. You know the costume designer lady. How she's like, oh, no capes
Yeah.
for and then they've been putting that in reference to like all the Superman trailers that've been coming out.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I get it. It's funny or whatever, you know. And for the sake of Pixar, what they're doing, they're like, yeah, there was a lady trying to create practical, quote unquote, costumes for superheroes. But now here's where like you have to, in my opinion, you have to have some of that suspension of disbelief. There's superheroes. You think they care about practicality? You know, like
They have superpowers.
yeah, like okay, it showed like a superhero he's flying and his cape gets pulled into a jet and he like gets diced right to bits in the Incredibles.
I think superheroes are smarter than that.
Yeah, for one thing, and like okay, you know, granted, I don't think Superman. Like I'm going to use him as an example just because that's what everyone's been referencing it to. Like, I don't think Superman's ever going to get caught in a jet plane only because he can like literally like orbit the Earth like hundreds of times in a day, you know, and
Yeah.
like so I think he's gonna be fast enough to make sure he doesn't get sucked into a plane, and like okay, if he did, who was really gonna go down here? You know,
Yeah.
I get it, like, but I think people forget that sometimes like design has to go more than one way. You know, there's more than just the practicality of design. There's also the aestheticness of the design. You know, like I mean, you look at Monster Hunter for example. I mean, majority of these armors do not make any sense in a practical manner of speaking. All right,
Yeah. Look at my skirt.
or okay, even like something like ow, I keep blocking. That's why I'm running out of potions. Something like the
I know.
Brachiosaurus armor. No.
Oh no.
Something like the Brachiosaurus armor, when it has like those upward spiked shoulders, you know, that's not gonna really help you if, say, like a sword comes crashing down on your shoulders, rather than deflecting it off. It's just gonna catch it, you know, and so you have like the full brunt force on you,
Uh-huh.
you know. So I mean, is that really practical? No. But do you think Capcom cared when they made it, or the designers made it? No, you know, because it's about aesthetic too, you know, like that's part of design. You have to have a blend of both, you know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, with the cape, it wasn't about like the practicality of the cape. It was never about that. It was like a sense of regalness, you know, like nobility.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like that's things that people are gonna take for granted when like I don't know when superheroes become way more mainstream. You know, it's just like they're gonna want it to be quote unquote realistic when this was never meant to be realistic. Just
Right.
like how people always like try to analyze who would win in a fight, Batman or Superman, when really it's part of their character that they wouldn't fight each other. You know
Uh-huh.
that, and some of the best comic books with Superman and Batman in it have been, in my opinion, like the team up comics where they're working together against a common foe. You know, because they complement each other.
Yeah. America's finest.
Yeah,
Or world's finest.
world's finest. Come
Hey,
on,
hey.
this is international, buddy.
Come on. And with that said, We want Superman with underwear.
Yeah, please give me back the underwear. Yeah, because like actually, did you know that the underwear was supposed to be reminiscent of like old-timey strongmen? How they had those trunks that they wore on top of their tights.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was oh my gosh, there was some basis for that. It wasn't like it was just like some guy was like, hey, Joe, would be cool, underwear on the outside. I want him to be dead soon, Julian.
Me too.
I don't like. I'm running out of potions.
Because of that stupid water beam.
Yeah. Oh, he was about to water beam block. Oops. Shit, sharpen. G rank is painful. Oh, something.
What did I break?
I think some fins or face or something. Nice. Good work, Chaz. Oh! Oh, stupid. Alright, let me get off this. No! No!
He just scooted right.
He
Let me
knows!
just run away real quick. For good.
Now YouTube is gonna judge me. Put down your Gunlance, bro. Get out of here.
I'm really wondering how the 52 is, how it's going right now. Because I hardly read any of them at all. Actually, I'm not reading anything at all right now.
Oh, what's going on, man?
I don't know. Well, like, ever since what happened to Amazing Spider-Man, I stopped caring. And
oh, nice, he's limping.
I don't think I want to read anything anymore. Now I'm just like picking up silly comics. Like, I picked up like Futurama comics just for the heck of it.
Yeah. It's
Well, like because with comic books, I feel like sometimes the stories don't like go places you don't really expect it to go and don't want it to go, and then you get tired of reading it because I mean, it's going in a direction you don't want to go to, and eventually you have to stop picking it up because you don't want to keep spending money on this thing you don't even like. But sometimes you're just too loyal to your superhero that it just keeps you going in.
Yeah. It's in my opinion, like I mean the New 52 started out as like a beacon of hope. It was just like, man,
Yeah.
this is really exciting. This is new. This is refreshing. And I feel like it's kind of the quality is, in my opinion, like really started. Oh my gosh, started to kind of die down a little bit. And you're having all these issues. I mean, it's unfortunate, but you're having all these issues with like between the publisher and then the creators, where they're feeling like they're not like the writers aren't being able to tell the stories that they want to tell,
Right.
and then they, and so you're having like certain writers drop out or teams changing like more often than they should. So it's been a little bit frustrating to kind of as a fan to deal with.
Like you're excited about this writer joining this title, but then they leave after like 5 issues because they're doing so bad, or like just it's selling so bad.
Or sometimes it's just like, for the most part, it's been editorial decisions,
Mm-hmm.
So and like I said, problems where the writers can't tell the stories that they want to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Well, I was really excited for this quest. What happened, Julian?
I wasn't recording my audio. How unprofessional. This is our 6th episode and still I forget.
I know. Gotta get with the times, man. And I was gonna say we've gone on without having any technical difficulties for some time now.
Good record going on.
Yeah, we made 2 episodes without any problems until episode 6. That's it. Best Friend Cast is over.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's so wonderful still. Oh yes. Yeah, guys,
Yep.
I can't begin to express how excited I am to do this quest.
It's the mini Kurapeko.
I know, like, since we didn't have this quest on Try and I didn't play through that much of Portable Third, it was really disappointing that I never got to fight any mini Kurapekos. But now,
Wait, weren't there mini Kurapekos in Try?
was there? If there was, I never played them.
I don't know. I feel like there was. Or maybe I just watched it in too many podcasts that I just believe I killed them before.
Yeah.
Mini Kutkuzo. Mini Kutkus.
Oh, that was cute. Or Mini Kezu. Do you remember that one?
Oh my gosh, yes. They were like they were the size of the Gigis. It's insane.
I think that's a slight exaggeration, but
Still.
yeah, it was. I don't know why the mini quests like excite me so much. It's just so cute, especially Kuropekos. I mean, just look at them. It's so cute.
I think it's just Japan's desire for smaller things.
So kawaii.
I on the other hand would like a giant Kuropeko.
This is behemoth of a Kuropeko. Just,
Yeah.
I am the ender of days.
Let me sing you the song of the apocalypse.
Summons like a relative size like Devil Joe.
No, mini Devil Joe.
Oh. The four horsemen's would be the Devil Joe, Diablos. What
Yeah.
else sucks? Gigi Nox.
Giginox.
I don't know. Something else that's lame. Plesioth. There we go.
Oh, Plesioth. Not just the Plesioth, but just the hip shake.
Yeah. It's just someone's a giant hip. Oh, speaking of Giginoxes, have you seen? I'm not sure how long this has been a thing, but I just stumbled upon it on the internet. It's like creepy bodybuilder drawings of Giginox.
Oh, what the heck? What are you talking about?
I think there's a Kezu too. I'm not sure, but it is so disgusting.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see
I'm putting
it.
it.
What is
I'm putting
I
it
don't
up
get it.
now.
Oh gosh.
It's like someone.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
Someone drew like anthropomorphic, like Giginox, and he's just buff, and he's doing like bodybuilding poses.
Is he like humanoid? Or
Yeah,
whatever?
but it still has
Oh,
like the
that's
Giginox face
disgusting.
and stuff. It's
Especially with his flabby hide and everything.
you just have to watch the episode to see it. You're gonna be amazed. Don't let this one leave the premises.
Just keep shooting it.
Oh, I didn't reload. This is sad. He's so tiny. It's gonna take him forever to get to where he flies.
I know. Yay. I mean, oh no, he's not dead. Come on, die. We're just shooting him.
There we go. Oh, its dying noise was so sad.
You know, it'd be cool if they had like, oh, what was that? Slender? What fragment was that?
I got a
Oh,
sparkly
sparkly
fragment.
fragment.
Slenderman? What? What are you doing inside of Kuropeko?
No, like the slender fragments that you get from the fishing boats.
Oh,
Yeah. Now I know who doesn't do that.
yep. Oops. All right.
Yeah, though those have been hard to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like if I'm not hunting with you, and I'm not doing G rank quests, I'm just like waiting for like, large like 6-star rarity monster to show up in the Moga Woods. And like before this quest, I think there was a pink Raytheon which I really needed, but it's okay.
Whatever. You forgot to record audio, so I feel no guilt. All right, let's fast forward. And we're back
And we're back.
in a giant circle. Why can't you? Oh, there I go. I know. I'm real sad that because there's 4 of them that they'll never summon buddies.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the next 2 will like summon some crazy ones.
Oh, wait.
My turn.
Oh, with the Felvine bomb at the same time. Oh, you poor little thing. It's like this looks like it could be eaten by one of the normal Ludroth. Not even a royal one. Just a regular, good old-fashioned
normal.
Ludroth. Sorry, your friend is not coming to help you.
Your two friends won't help in time. You'll just have to die.
Boom. Aw. No, we didn't mean it. Come back.
No!
Come back.
We were just playing. Oh well.
Time for sparkly fragments. Well,
Oh,
I'm not sad anymore.
yeah, ooh, sparklies. Sparklies. Ooh,
Is that all we get for this quest? Just sparkly
I
fragments?
think so.
Alright, off to the other one.
The other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also another quest. I think it's a G rank quest that you hunt a mini Uragon
Cute.
and evolve it on.
Cute.
Another cute thing. But we don't want to do G rank, so we're doing this.
Tired of it. Leave me alone.
Nope, no G rank.
Alright. Wait.
Hey. It's like we're jousting.
All we need is
Here,
horses
here.
now.
Start from all the way there.
We don't have the lance charge though.
Oh, I know.
That would be epic.
I wanna do
Alright,
Lance
guys,
charge.
get ready for the world's slowest joust. Ready, set, go.
Go.
Oh, he's here. Whatever.
No, do it. Oh, dang it.
Fine.
Fine.
All right. This will have to happen another time.
The ultimate joust of gentlemen.
Oh, okay. I'm about to get blasted.
Yes.
Oh, little Kerpikos. Boo! No! Okay, got it.
I think you still hit. Yeah, there you go.
Silly little guy. Always trying to leave me. For whatever reason.
Like, if you were to have a mini monster pet, any monster you want, what would it be?
Mini shakalaka. Keep it in my
They
pocket.
weren't already mini.
Well, I'm gonna guess you mean like large monster here.
Yeah, large monsters.
The tiny Brachidios.
Oh.
We just make little tiny explosions all the time.
You ruined my carpet, Brachidios. Bad Brachidios.
Oh, he's getting slime all over the house.
Uh,
Or little Zenogre, I'd give him a skateboard and like have him do tricks.
Cause he's good at flipping.
Yeah.
He'd be one of those like pugs on the skateboard.
Those are so cute.
Those are disgusting.
What? Why?
Pugs are
Oh,
disgusting.
shut up. Get out of here. Pugs are... That's it.
I'll
Best
say
friend
what I
cast is
want.
over. Pugs are
'Cause
so
pugs-
cute.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They're squishy.
They're like
fake.
dogs with like smushed faces. It's
Alright, guys. If you leave a comment saying how cute pugs are, 500 best friend points right now.
You know what? I'll give 600 best friend points to whoever thinks that they're lame and ugly.
Alright, it's a challenge.
The vote is on.
No, well, it has to
guys.
be even. It has to be even incentive. So 500 points to whoever makes a comment regarding pugs. Alright.
501.
We need to start thinking of how people can redeem their best friend points.
I don't know. Maybe give them a cute picture of a real dog, not a pug.
Get out of here right now. Yeah, well, maybe we'll have some Prince Fade, and yeah, you guys can redeem. We'll come up with something. But if you guys have any
Yeah.
ideas of what you would
But
like,
but the thing is, where'd it go?
it left.
Oh, okay. It disappeared out of nowhere. But yeah, we'll keep the vote to you guys. Pugs, ugly or a beautiful gift from heaven?
500 points for beautiful gift for heaven.
Whatever. I'll keep it even to 500 points. 500 points if you vote. Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, well, if you have any ideas of eventually what you would like to receive for redeeming your best friend points, let us know.
Receive our love.
Yeah. Maybe Best Friend Cast merch.
Or original arts from our very own V fam.
Yeah.
Your sister.
Yeah, we'll make her get to drawing, V.
V. Keep drawing.
I don't know where it is.
We'll pay her with Cheetos.
All right, I'm just gonna stay here because the other time it just showed up here.
Okay, should we do our jousting?
We can.
Yes. Oh, this stupid Ludroth. Alright. Okay. You ready?
Totally right. Totes ready.
Alright. Do you have Wyvern Fire?
I do.
Okay.
Are we wasting it on this?
Yes!
Fine.
Okay.
Go.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, well met,
One
sir.
more. Come here. No!
Yes! Victory is mine.
No! Darn it. Where's that Kurapeko? I'm angry.
Alright, now you guys see it. I'm the better Gunlancer.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means everything.
You only use one combo.
Nope. Seriously, where is that Kurapeko? Fast forward now. And we're back. Stupid Kurapeko.
Oh my gosh, 2 of them.
Yay.
Nice.
Yay. Yay. Oh no, I don't have Wyvern Fire.
I know that would be the best opportunity. 'Cause both of them were there.
Yeah. I wonder why I don't have Wyvern Fire. Jerk.
Ugh. Uh-oh. This one's healing. No,
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Up, one of them's dead.
Oh, okay, well that works.
Yeah, so after this, I'm going to train a couple of my friends on Monster Hunter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Well, it's my bandmates.
Am I not allowed to know your band? I thought we were best friends. Oh, best friends for 10 years. I'm not gonna even introduce you to my band.
Well, they're all the way in Chula Vista. You don't want to drive down.
That's true. I always make you drive to my house.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's more peaceful at my house, and you
But-
have to admit that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, these guys are the type that plays a lot of shooting games.
Mm-hmm.
And like a lot of the popular games that are out, which I don't blame them. They're all good games.
Mm-hmm.
But when they first started playing Monster Hunter, I think just a couple weeks ago, they're not really that far because they're just so confused about what to do.
Yeah.
And they were like, I think it's just the perfect quote. What they said, they were like, "Well, it's not Assassin's Creed or Battlefield." I'm like, "No, it's not." That's totally right. It's not.
It's Monster Hunter, is what it is.
It's Monster Hunter, and yeah, it's just kind of weird to see what they really think about the game.
Have you showed them the show?
I've told them about it.
Oops, sorry.
I don't think I've sent them a link or anything.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Because yeah, I mean, we've talked about it before, but I do think that's a thing. This game, it's just, I don't know. It's really kind of one of those weird learning curves. You know, it's really kind of hard to figure out this game by yourself, in my opinion. Anyways, you know.
Yeah.
At least, it's definitely doable, and I know plenty of people who've done it. But if you had someone to actually play with you, especially early on, it makes a huge difference later on in the game. You know.
Yeah. I think it's just if you just have the patience for a game like this, then it will be enjoyable.
Yeah.
If you're willing to go through, the grinding and that whole learning curve of getting used to the mechanics of the game and the, little intricacies.
Yeah, it definitely does require a great deal of patience. Yeah, so if you are one of those people that definitely are more into the more immediate kind of
Satisfaction.
yeah, then you might then I guess maybe this game might not be as recommended, but still the gameplay.
We want you to love
Well,
it.
the gameplay itself though is still I'd say probably one of the funnest games I've played. You know, I mean, even if I don't have good gear, but you know, just using the weapons is fun. I feel like, or like the dodging and learning how to fight monsters.
And all the cool looking armors and weapons.
Oh, so cool.
How could you not want it?
Alright, guys, this is about all the time we have for this week's episode. Oops.
Yeah.
No, let me go back down. No.
Go lay down.
Okay.
Tired.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. We see you next week. You guys have any ideas for future suggestions or suggestions for future content? Things you'd like to see on the show? Shoot us a comment or add us on Facebook.
And follow us on Twitters.
Yeah.
On our twits.
Links in the description below. And for 500 best friend points, you guys can guess who would win between me or Julian in an arm wrestling match. Which we'll do.
Not in a real life arm wrestling match, but a Monster Hunter one.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. All right.
500 smackaroos.
What that's worth, we'll figure out sometime.
We're just giving it away. We have no idea what it's worth.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
All right, bye.
BestFriendCast out.